Carrie Underwood is coming under fire from several of her fans after doing what she thought was the best thing to do, and that was taking care of a baby bird that had fallen out of its nest just outside of her home only a few days ago. Carrie Underwood turned to social media where she shared a video of herself caring for the bird, looking to be feeding the bird with some sort of syringe. She also made a very lengthy post and what had occurred in getting her to take care of this bird, but fans were not shy and jumped into the comments giving her a very hard time, slamming her for taking care of this bird. So without further ado, let's get into what all went down. Here is this video of Carrie Underwood taking care of the bird. First, we're going to get to this, and then we'll get to her lengthy post. Check out this video.
Hi, are you hungry? Hi. Oh, no, we gotta poop. Oh, no, sorry, give you some privacy. Oh, sorry. All right. Yeah. Is that good? Any more? All done? Okay.
Now we're going to get to Carrie Underwood's Instagram post. She writes, "About a week ago, a bird fell out of its nest outside of my door. It was clearly way too young to take care of itself. We tried to put it back, but the next day, it was out of the nest again. This time, it was dead. It also had a sibling nearby. I figured the mother abandoned the nest because it smelled like humans. I scooped up the bird and brought it inside. It was weak and scared. I gave it some liquid first because I thought it would be quite dehydrated. Next, I made it a smoothie of dried larvae, chicken treats, boiled eggs, water, and a few berries. It soon started to gain strength and its feathers started growing. Now I feed it every time I walk by and clean up the messes. I think it likes the old beanie I put it in. Of course, life would have been better with Mama Bird, but I knew it wouldn't last long on its own. Hopefully I can release it within the next couple of days, and the interaction it has had with us hasn't messed up its birdhood. Until then, I'll enjoy the little chirps and feeling like a cartoon princess who talks to the animals." Now, clearly, Carrie Underwood, she is one with nature. We know she grows her own crops, her own flowers, she has her own garden, and she was doing what she thought was just the right thing and out of the kindness of her heart. But like I said, several turned to her comments where they began bashing her for taking care of this bird. Here's just some of those comments out of the slew of comments that were left behind. First user writes, "This bird should really be taken to a rehabber. You are not setting it up for success." Another wrote, "That's illegal, Carrie. You're not allowed to handle wild birds and just adopt them. Shame on you, girl." This user here left quite the lengthy comment as well. "Hey Carrie, this is an eastern bluebird, which is a federally protected bird. Having this bird without permits is a federal crime. I see you said you tried to call someone to get advice on how to reintroduce to the wild, but the real answer is to get this bird to a properly permitted rehabilitator who can ensure that this animal is getting the proper care. Something you cannot do from just 30 minutes or an hour of Googling. You've spent decades perfecting your craft and skill. Please give rehabilitators the dignity and respect for the time they have put into their profession to know they are the best equipped for the job." Another user mentions to not encourage this sort of helping behavior in one's home. They write, "Please bring it to a rehab center. Even if it's been imprinted on people now, they can at least make sure it is getting the correct care. Please leave wildlife care to the professionals. Don't encourage people to take these animals home." Now, many folks within the comments sections continue to reiterate and say much of the same thing as we have just went over, but let me also be clear, there were several folks who were very glad to see Carrie Underwood doing this. She is such a very down-to-earth person. Like I said, she believed that she was doing the right thing. People even mentioned how it was just so much negativity coming into a post that Carrie was clearly passionate about, and she felt in her heart that it was right to do. So even with all the negativity and all the comments bashing Carrie's decision here, there of course were still several fans behind her, supporting her, for doing this, and also not just leaving the bird there if she found it laying directly right outside of her door of her home. But as always, guys, we would like to hear your thoughts on this down below in the comments. As always, thank you all for tuning in. That's your latest update. Also, be sure to subscribe down below as well so you never miss out on any breaking news and updates.